Hi, thanks for watching my video. So in this video I will be reviewing my trading from Monday, April 1st, 2024. Um, I haven't made a video in a while because I haven't been trading. I've been taking time off to focus on my demo account. I did have about an hour um, condensed. Like I had a really long video planned that I was working on, but I decided to scrap that project because I've changed my trading style. I was micromanaging trades far too much and putting stop losses too tight and smothering the trades. So I've decided to go back to what I was doing in QQQ options when I was profitable, um, using wider stops, letting the trade cook. Like once I enter a trade, I just let it ride. I don't interfere. Um, or I try not to be as hands off as possible. So I'll have a take profit and a stop loss, which those would be my buy and sell points, which I determine before I get into a trade. Um, and then I'll also have like a time evaluation. So say like reevaluate in an hour and a half or something like that. Um, I think that's everything I wanted to communicate. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let's get into the video. Alright, so starting off today, I decided I wanted to get long. Looking at the 1 hour ES, which is what I base my trades off of, because the ES kind of can control and predict the NQ. I saw the 1 hour for the ES was like way below the Keltner channel. Um, I see that it's hitting a support line. Um, so it just seemed like an ideal time to get long at the time. Now, obviously, I don't. It was a dumb move on my part to do this. I entered today without a plan. Um, it's April 1st, so I just had I had a very long weekend. I didn't sleep very much. And today's April Fool's Day, and I feel like quite a fool for going along here. Um, I think the Keltner channel on the hour, like it's important. It's hard for me to tell like whether I should focus on the hourly or the like if I should have the 24-hour time frame or not for the Keltner channel. Um, so that's just something I'm working on determining. But it's like because I know what I think I show it here, but like when I go to a different time frame, like the hours the market is open, it's still within the Keltner channel. It's not way outside the band like it is now. But yeah, I don't hate this trade, but like looking at the daily, it looks like it's gonna keep dropping a little bit. If you look at the ES daily in the bottom middle there, and it looks like I wish I would have looked at the NQ chart as well, because I would have probably placed my buy entry at the bottom of the NQ Keltner channel, which there's still room for the NQ to drop. I know this will come up, but like I should have known all this going into the trade, so I just traded not very prepared today. And there's no better way to be unprofitable than to randomly press buy and sell without a plan. So this wasn't a random buy and sell, but I did not have a plan. I didn't go through my pre-market checklist. Um, Ideally, I would have been short like way earlier, like started trading earlier and caught that big move down. Um, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch that big move down because I joined late. And then I think my ego was like, man, like you missed out on a big move. Like, you got to make something happen. And unfortunately, I went long. I shouldn't have gone long. Um, but all we can do is learn from it. And I don't want to guess where the bottom is. I don't want to guess where the top is. I want to use my my process flow charts here. That are still both work in progresses, but you know, I want to read my guidelines before I trade, which I should do like every day before I trade, obviously. Hold on. Yeah, I didn't read my guidelines at all today. So it was just a dumb day to trade, you know. I'm like so exhausted now. I think I've like messed up my words like 3 times in this video already, but I want this to be like a raw reality of my journey, and I don't want to like, you know, ideally I want to like watch these videos one day after I'm profitable so I can just have a really good idea of what I was going through in my development, and it's all recorded and it's all transparent. This one lock of hair that's just sticking out. Anyway. It doesn't matter. And one nice thing about having the channel like I do now with no subscribers is no one really watches. So I can talk, I can mess up my words, and have look however I want, and I don't even know what conversation I'm having right now. This is a sleep deprived convo, so I'll stop. But yeah, you know, one day gonna make a lot of money from the market, and I'm gonna be extracting value based on my plan, and that plan, that process, I need to be patient. I need to not oversize. I need to respect not use the tight stop, but use the right stop. Like, you know, ideally getting 2R multiples on my trades. But yeah, so I got more. I'm gonna start trading again. I'm really optimistic. I really think I'm about to start making great money consistently. So, you know, have more time to go, or more time obviously between where I want to be and where I am now. Like, quite a bit of time, but I feel really happy where I'm at. I want to build my account up more, but I think it's going to be big enough. It's going to be big. Like, I could trade with as little as $500 in my account, because I use about 50 to 60 points stop loss per contract, and I need $100 per contract of MNQ. So if I have $500 with a $100 stop loss, that's like 3 trades I can take. And if I'm profitable, if I'm right on a trade using 2 contracts, and get 50, 60 points, 100 points, 80 points, I mean, I can get $250 to $500 after a few good trades. Then hopefully I'll be built up to like 1,500, where I can start trading 4 contracts at a time, and it'll just be a compounding interest effect. But I want to really use these videos to focus on the technical aspect. So here, I'm okay with this long because it looks like it's bottomed a bit. Like, it looks like, you know, we found some support. The ES is way under extended, but the thing is I'd like this long to be the entry could be where the stop is. Like, you want to wait for that like double test of support, and that's where you want to enter. And I just entered too early here, because it usually always will double test the bottom. So that was an unfortunate stop out, and I lost more than $160 on that trade. So I'm down like 2R, over $300 right now, which is not acceptable for a small account. I should have just been using 2 contracts, but I didn't have a plan. Like it was really dumb of me, but that's why I'm laying it all out here. So I will hold myself to a higher standard, because that's what you need to do to be successful at this. It's like one of the hardest fields ever to be successful in, and if it was easy, it wouldn't pay so well. So yeah, stop out. That should be my entry. Now I do close this gap. I do get some winning trades, and I think I bring my drawdown for the day to negative 240. But had I been using 2 contracts on those first 2 trades, using 2 contracts on the trades that worked out for me, I was only able to use 1 because of the drawdown, because this is a very small account, like much smaller than I would like. But I need to have I want to trade because I want the experience, and once I do have a $5,000 account, $10,000 account, that's when it will really matter to have these skills. So I'm getting them at a smaller account, and hopefully I'll be able to grow and expand. So we're long here now. We have been long, but it's starting to go in our favor a bit. We're up like 30 points now, which is great. Target is the top of this range, which pretty high and bold. I mean, the ATR is dropping, or I guess it's not dropping yet, but it's going to drop quite a lot here in the next little bit. So yeah, it's hard to play these reversal plays, and you want to get in on that snap pullback, like when it drops and then it comes back a little bit and then it makes another pullback down to the lows or the highs, back to support or resistance. On that second time, that's when you want to get in, and I got in too early, unfortunately, but it's just the way it goes sometimes. And yeah, I mean, I'm at 2R on this trade now, but risking only 16 points, way too conservative, like, of a risk. Or I guess, is conservative the right word? It's too aggressive. Like, so I guess conservative. It can be conservative and aggressive depending on which way you think about it, but yeah, probably should have a stop loss of like 20 points minimum, but I get why I did what I did. And maybe probably 1850 would be a better target, because that's about where the 21 EMA is. It's a bit more realistic. And I mean, it already made such a big move, so the chances of it reversing back are very low. I like that I'm going for a big play. Had to do a quick cut there. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I was just saying that I liked that I was going for a big play, but a stop of about 18,500 would have been more realistic. Just because that's where the 21 EMA is. That's about halfway up the trend, which is, or like the down move, which is where reversals usually go to at least halfway up if it's a true proper reversal. And yeah, like, the reason I'm okay with long is like we are in an uptrend overall. The number of green days has been outpacing the number of bear days. If you like take a big average, um, now it kind of looks like it double topped here, if we're looking at the daily. So I think that's a pretty like fair thesis to go like to have been short today. And like I said, I wanted to be short today at the start, but unfortunately I missed it. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but there's always another opportunity in trading. And yeah, I think if I just would have stuck to my process today, I would have made out much better. But unfortunately I did not. But we'll get a day where we are able to capture a big move soon, hopefully. And yeah, this one's moving nicely in our favor. I mean, we're up almost $100 off one contract. That's really nice. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, did I cut it yet? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, looks like I cut it. So, that's fine because it makes sense that it's gonna drop. I took a trading break there after I cut it, because I just didn't want to keep trading, and that was what was represented by that black screen. So we're back. I don't know how long later, but I bought 2 more contracts. Or I bought 1 contract down there at the low, around like 11:15, 11:20, 11:30. I think it was like 11:20. I bought that, and I added a second contract right before I started filming this section. So we only have a couple more minutes left of recording for this video. We're almost done already for trading today. But yeah, basically, like, you can see it's 14 ATR now for the NQ, which is very low, like non-optimal trading conditions. So with that information, I figured like, hey, it's probably better just to walk away. Part of me wanted to stay long, but just not following my process today, not being in the right mental state, having made mistakes, I just thought it was better to cut it after this trade. So I cut one at like a $70 profit, and then I cut one at like break even. So it comes down a little bit, and I'm like, I just want to get out. I don't want to risk. While I'm up, I don't want this to go anymore against me. Normally it's not good to interfere, but I think at this point it was a fair time to just get out, since I wasn't trading well and I'd drawn down and I'd come back a bit. So I deposited a bit more money today, so that hits my account like Thursday. So I just want to really position myself well for when my money hits my account, and I'm probably just going to trade 2 contracts per position, every single position, to keep it consistent. But yeah, guys, this video is almost over. Really appreciate you watching if you did watch, and I don't think anyone's watching my videos right now, which is fine too. Like, this helps me review what I do, helps me prepare a lot. So yeah, I get a lot of value from making these. So yeah, happy trading. Wish you the best, and I hope to come back with a lot more consistent uploads, and hopefully have some profits. So until the next one.